possibly can't talk to yet, but they happen, and it's a fight, and I might not have control. That's why I'm just bringing it up, okay? This is a warning. All right. No Wraith World. That does not exist. You do not have the capability of entering a Wraith World. So we're going to start basic. We're going to take out a couple of these guys, and then we're going to move up from that point, okay? So first of all, the game's walking us through the shield charge. Let's talk about shielding in the first place. Shielding works as a block. You don't take damage from it. This actually changes a surprising amount of experience. Because now some certain opponents that originally you like thought you couldn't necessarily fight back as much, you have this with. You also have a sweet move that it couples with, which is the shield charge. Oh, we already have it. Okay, let me show you how healing works, because we have a level 38 captain that's a sniper. Your health goes down, you pick up a health kit, you heal yourself. We're also going to go over steel bolts and some of the bombs, but first we have to go and avoid the sniper from killing us. If he puts the sniper shot on us again, though, I'll actually pull up the shield and we'll try to block it. I think it can block. Yes, it's a shield rush. Okay. So this is actually a perfect time to show off the ability we picked up. This is a cyclone. It wields, and it slices people in half as it wields. That one is still moving. As it, I gotta stop because it's like I can't explain it as well. It wields the wire around you and it slices through people. So it's pretty damn good. It's a lot of fun. Now you'll also see there's an icon that popped up. Let me roll right through that. That has given me 4 steel bolts back, which I can select here and use on the crossbow, which is you can see he just did the shot. So it's like a full powered shot with the elf wraith bow, but it will instead just fire immediately from your arm. Still have a focus, has a lot of power. You can upgrade as you're playing through the game. We will talk a little bit more about what I just picked up in the top right corner in a second. Oh no. Kill this guy real quick. Knock through. So the shield charge is actually one of the best abilities that I've had a chance to play with. Highly recommend it. It's really fun. And it's really good because that shield allows you to take a shot from the front first, which now is actually we're going to try with the sniper. See if we can do this. I want to see if he does the sniper shot. Try not to show us death yet. Oh gosh. That's why it's on easy. And it's like, that was actually the thing when I realized, hold on, as we kill that guy. Nice face. So I wanted to show off, these are the effects of our, what's known as the cyclone ability. And it allows you to knock guys and slice through them with the wire, which is pretty fun. But that was the reason why I had to show you guys the healing, is because I realized that sniper guys like that guy will take more than 3/4 of your health. So I needed to be able to show you guys that, or I would risk showing you guys the rest of all the death that could occur. Ah, we picked up a healing elixir. And you can also pick up extra things from guys like this, but we're not going to do it yet. The reason why I don't want to do it yet is because sometimes you'll pick up things known as augments, which I don't want to introduce to you yet until we fight this captain. Can you parry with the shield? No. You have a shield out. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I say that so confidently, but first of all, let's do this. Shield Slam is one of the best things to use against Caragors. It's hilarious. Do humans cheat death? Humans do everything that people do in the Nemesis system. But we won't go into super detail on that yet. I love the fact that you can cut people in half with the Cyclone. It's one of my favorite things about it. I mean, there's a lot of use to being able to clear off enemies, but it's not as, as much fun as just charging through people like so. So, one thing to take note is that, if you guys notice, I haven't yet received a lot of my bolts back yet. And the reason why that is oh, I didn't mean to pause like that quite yet. You know what, whatever. I paused and reopened, it's fine. Because when you're putting up the shield like so, and you're fighting, you don't have a lot of... There's not like elf shot stuck around the world. You have to be a bit of a guerrilla fighter to pick those things up. Am I going to show death today? No. Death is... I mean, I really hope I don't. Today is just showing you guys the shield, slashing through people. We'll fight the captain in a moment. Oh, I need to show you guys executions, though. He has new executions. They're different than Eltariel's, and they're different than Talion's as well. Also, who doesn't love just smashing through Caragors, sending them flying? It's hilarious. Alright, good. We got another health pickup. Stun. Run up in the air and smash people with a shield. Good fun. Got to use bolts to get bolts. A lot of bolts are dropped by archers, actually. And hold on, let's get this guy off the Caragor, because one of you asked if you could do... Boop! One of you asked if you could counter when you have the shield out, and I'm really curious about that too. No. Hold on, let me turn around. Nope. Shield's out, you can't counter. Which is an understandable thing, honestly, because if you're like this, you're holding a button down, and so it's going to be hard to switch. So I think gameplay decision-wise, that actually made a lot of sense. Alright. So, you kept seeing every once in a while that, what tribe is this? This is Baranor is the Baranor tribe. Will you do a follower mission? No, not today. We will do it in probably 2 weeks. So, let me just go scan through the questions. You can't ride Caragors, Kevin Romero. You're correct. Caragors are not for this guy. He cannot dominate any of them. Let's build this up again real quick. And then so I can show off cutting people in half again. And see, that time we actually... Oh, we cut off... Oh, that was awesome. New kills since the like. What is Baranor's equivalent of Elven Rage? You know, that is something that actually isn't crazy. He does have one. It's like actually related to the followers that you guys will be getting. So we'll talk more about that later. Can Torvin be a bodyguard? No. Is there a double jump? We'll talk more about next week, actually. Next week will be a pretty interesting way to show off what the double jump equivalent is now. And maybe he is for Caragor's Asagonics. Yes, he will be food for them. So, taking this opportunity again, we're going to go after Garl. I want to show you guys something too. You can still gain intel. Not going to talk about yet how to do it, but you can do it. Ratbag the Cannibal was asked. I believe that's in the FAQ. So go ahead and check our forums for more information on that. Oh, he's shooting us again. Let me put this up so we can block this shot, maybe. Bribes? No, I don't have any. I won't accept bribes. What's his range? He uses a crossbow that I showed you guys a couple times. But also, if you guys notice, I didn't get any of the new bolts. Bolts are really rare. Not entirely true. You can get them from archers. But the point is that you're not going to just be gaining things quite the same way as you did in Shadow of War, where I can't just run off and find some necessarily. You're kind of a, you know, that guerrilla fighter who's picking up icons from opponents. How to dominate orcs without shaming them? If you're talking about from this game, there is no domination effect. This new game comes out, Berry Juice, May 8th. Can you siege with humans? Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Any other new characters? Yes, there are some new characters that you guys will meet. They're very cool and fun. You cannot tame beasts like Talion. You can jump off of stuff, but we will talk about and show more of that next time. So, now, let's see. I'm looking at the time. Any chance we'll get a trailer soon? Possibly, yeah. Is there fall damage? Asked Rick Jarvis. No, you will not have fall damage. There is a way around it. So people want me to get closer. So we're going to go fight this guy. But before I do so, does anybody have any questions? Can you name one trait humans have? I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? I can. They have. They'll have similar abilities like fire, poison, and the like too. But they also have. You saw last time they had a bow, not a crossbow, but a bow. So they'll be using those instead of crossbows. Idril? We actually talked about that last stream. We'll talk more about. So go ahead and watch the last stream if you want to learn more what happened with Idril in that regard. Captain America role. There you go. Let's see. Thank you, Lego Build 08. Now, oh look, there's 666 of you. You guys are the Emperor Nero's number. Torvin, the main voice for DLC. Torvin's in the voice. It is in here, yeah. Let's see. I'm checking for. Do I have a fave character in here? Is Torvin home? We showed that. He is actually back at the home still. It's somewhere out in that direction. Alright. How do you come back when you die? We'll talk more about that in a couple weeks, but remember, that is, you don't. That's actually the part of it. Which is why I get really upset when that happens. Alright, hold on. Make the shot. Okay, you cannot block a Karagor jumping on your face. You sound like a failboat? Well, thank you, you jerk. I want to make sure that I'm able to show stuff off in a way that gives honor to the wonderful work that those at Monolith did, and still doesn't show too much yet, because I was asked to follow, ouch, a specific order of demonstration. Can your health slowly regenerate? It depends, Rick Jarvis, but not from start, no. We'll actually talk a little bit more about that too. So I'm going to kill these guys again real quick because it's hilarious when you knock people off with the shield. We got some bolts, which is fantastic use. I need to pick up that heal over there too. Show off more of these. Oh, we're getting some bolts from doing this. This is really nice. Really hoping we'd maybe pick up some concussion, but we'll talk about that at another time. Ah! Smash. I'm gonna pick up the heal again, and I'm gonna go fight that captain, okay? Because I don't want to be in a position where I can't heal. Alright. Hey, Cappy.
I will see your lovely face twist with such extraordinary.
Can you let campfire explode? Yes, you can. Can we play on this map Italian? I'll tell you about that more later. Day-night cycle. There's different weathers and the like. Will we have different outfits with cloaks and hoods? Shadow save? No. Shadow Savage. Well, actually, let me kill this guy real quick, and I can demonstrate a little bit of how the equipment works, or what we call augments. So first of all, let him do his shot. I want to see if, well, that was actually really cool, but not what I was expecting. So it's on easy, so he's going to be a little bit nicer to me right now. Boop! Harry? Yeah? What do you... I see you just said my name with a question mark. Alright, let me just get him with it. Show that ability off again so we can cut some dudes in half. Karagors are significantly new, like, okay. Alright, you know what? Hold on. I gotta just pay attention. Even on easy mode, I gotta be careful with this. Because, so I do have last chances, you guys can see in the bottom left of the screen. But I on purpose do not have any of the followers available. And I do not want to be in a position where I get killed by a bunch of these guys. Just using the shield smash for the moment. Clear him. Just a lot of fun. It's also really good because it allows you to set up for attacks as opponents are jumping into you. Oh, come on. Does the mercenary system work? Totally does, Jonathan. Is there a stamina bar? No. Can you adapt to the shield charge? No, actually. Shield charge is like the glaive, where there isn't an adapt mechanic to it. So it's something. And now that was a perfect example of a quick shield protection. It's It's one thing that I highly recommend as players get into this. You guys will be using it a lot, especially on the higher difficulties, because it just so well sets up for some sweet moves and still gives you might. Plus, it's hilarious. There we go. Cool. So,